Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sports. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.
Welcome back. This is Fabulous Lifestyle Radio. I am your host, Ricki Perry. I am here with rapper and event coordinator LiveJoeDreamz. Thank you for joining me today, Joe. So the last bit of our segment, we were talking about your music, some of your inspiration, and why you're making music to motivate people. Now I want to talk about the events that you have coming up. It sounds like a great time out in San Diego. So starting in April, every Sunday, right? You have an event going on every single week in April. Can you talk a little bit about what is going on there?
Okay, so I want to build a community of people who believe in using their passion, what they're passionate about, to inspire others to do what they're passionate about. And so that's what LiveJoeDreamz is all about. And like any movement, we need to meet up consistently. And also, the type of environments that we're doing our shows at are not the typical environments for a show. Like last month, we met at this place called Lake Murray. And the reason why I'm picking these type of environments because the type of genre of music I'm doing would be considered inspirational. So I want to pick environments that are also somewhat inspirational to have a better match. And also, when we pop up, we don't have to pay insurance or security yet, or all these different boxes that we have to check when popping up at a venue, including other people want to book the same place at the same time. And so that's one of the reasons why we're meeting at the type of locations we're meeting at. And so I run my shows like a football game. So you have a first half where I share inspirational music and I tell stories. Then we have a halftime show, which I'll either play a game or have a featured artist or a guest speaker to touch on whatever the theme is that we're touching on. And then the second half, I give people an opportunity to come up on stage and I'll ask them a question like, what is your dream? And why is it important to you? What are some of the greatest challenges that you're having on your path to getting there? And I'll turn that into a freestyle rap. And people love that. So that is what we do. And also give other people an opportunity to live their dreams or to use their passion to inspire others. Like there's this girl I was talking to yesterday. She's passionate about baking. She wants her own baking business. So I'm having her make a healthier version of a LiveJoeDreamz cake so I can reward the people who've been working hard on my team. And then there's this other girl who wants to be a motivational speaker and build her coaching practice. And so I'm like, hey, why don't you share like a 5-minute for the halftime show? Why don't you share a 5-minute segment on breaking away? Because that's the theme of the month for April is break away. So it's an event that will inspire you to break away from the things that no longer serve you. So she can touch on that in a 5-minute piece, and that fits with her brand, and that also spreads the cause at the same time. And so it's very adaptable, it's very flexible. So almost anyone can use their passion to inspire others. And so if that's you and you don't live in San Diego, one of the goals that we have is to host the events in the metaverse simultaneously by either me wearing a motion capture suit so you can see my avatar moving around and you could be at home and watching like that, or even live on Instagram. We're going to start hosting our events live, so you can pop in, and if you wanted to share your gift, then you could hop on a Zoom call and I could hook you up to my Bluetooth speaker and perhaps on like an iPad or a projector screen, and then you could share your gift live from wherever you are in the world if you want to be a part of the movement.
That's really special. So you're giving a community space to people who are trying to get their leg up to pursue their dreams. I mean, there's not enough spaces for that for anyone starting out. I can think of the closest place to me would be out in Riverside. There might be like a open mic night or something, but every single week you're showing up with a group of people and you're giving them their space to be heard. That's really selfless, Joe. So where can we learn more about these? Where can we find out where the event is? How do we track you down?
Yeah, so I post the flyers on my story every single day, and later on today I'm gonna go because we just had our last event of the month for April yesterday, which was our largest turnout so far, which is great. And then there's also this funny video of this Karen trying to shut us down that I just posted. So that was pretty funny. But I'm gonna start posting about next month's events. I'm gonna go shoot some content for that ASAP. And so
Pause
if you
one
want to
second.
find out,
Okay.
so if you want to find out more about how you can get involved, one of the best ways would be to email me at JoeDreamz, and don't forget the Z, at LiveJoeDreamz, like my t-shirt, LiveJoe Dreams JoeDreamz at LiveJoeDreamz.org.
Okay,
That
so
would be
Joe
the
Dreams
best way if you have
at
any questions.
LiveJoeDreamz.org.
LiveJoeDreamz.org, or you can follow me on Instagram at JoeDreamz with a Z. And I'm always posting about it. You can always shoot me a DM, be like, hey, how can I get involved? How can I speak? How can I share my gift with others that inspires other people? And so one of the goals that we have with this space is to build such a large audience that other hip hop artists who were making the music that I used to make, or other artists who make the type of music I used to make, would be like, hey, Joe, can I perform? Can I do my thing in front of all these people? And I'll be like, yes. And we need music like this. So go ahead and go back to the studio and make some songs like this. And then I'll be happy to allow you to perform in front of this audience. And that will help create the change that we want to see in the world. Because not only will those songs be at the event, but they'll promote those songs to their community. And now their community is going to hear something different. And that's really going to help out with the younger generation, especially.
Give more space to the motivational music, that positive stuff. I mean, we need a whole lot more of that out there. And if that hits the mainstream, I do think that could be huge for us, right? Just to have more positive energy out there. That's wonderful. So what type of artists, like you said that there's motivational speakers, you'll be rapping, there'll be some musicians. Who else can we expect to see at these meetups?
Anyone could use their passion and what they're passionate about to inspire other people to do what they're passionate about. Even if you're a craftsman, you make cups. You can make a LiveJoeDreamz cup, and so every time somebody drinks something, they're reminded to live their dreams. If you're a fashion designer, you can make some way better LiveJoeDreamz designs, and then every time somebody walks past you, or every time you look in the mirror, you are reminded to live your dreams. If you make music like me, all the songs, if you are a carpenter, I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Anyone can spread the cause with your passion. So I encourage everybody to come through. Everyone has a dream. So, I mean, I believe we're the most inclusive community on earth, because where can you go that everyone has something in common?
I mean, yeah, those spaces are increasingly more rare. So, people, if you're in the Southern California area and you're able to stop by, reach out to Joe on his Instagram, get involved. I mean, it's very rare to come across a space that you're welcomed and even invited to take up. So go ahead and claim your own space out there. So, that's the April event. Is the May one similar? You said that there's different themes every month. How is May going to be different from April?
So May's theme is Awaken, and it was inspired by the book Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. This is one of the first books that I got. That it was on my dad's bookshelf for years, but once I got into personal development, I noticed it. And this book, I read it probably like twice, 2 or 3 times, and there's certain chapters in here that I go over and over again. And this is actually every month of the theme, we have a book of the month. And so there's an audio version book of this that's only like 2 hours long. And I encourage everyone who's a part of the LiveJoeDreamz team to read the book, because it goes along with the events. And it's only going to help you live your dreams at the end of the day. right?
I mean, right? Yeah, we could all benefit from that.
Yeah, and so the music that I'm gonna be performing are gonna touch on some of the topics that I learned here in the book, and I'm inviting guest speakers who feel like they can contribute and add value that are similar to the ways that add value in this book. And I'm really excited. It's gonna be in Little Italy. It's like the same place where I met your mentor or
Oh, I love
your
Little
agent.
Italy. Oh, it's so fun down there.
Yeah, it's going to be at the Avicii Theater or the Avicii Park, the place where they have that venue. So we're going to be hosting those events every Sunday in the month of May, unless God has other plans. So
Okay, so every single Sunday you're putting on an entire event. You're also working on your music. You're trying to get your own name out there. I don't understand how you find all the time. Why are you doing all of this?
well, I want to live in a world where everyone is living their dreams, because there will be a lot less division. Because we call each other dreamers. I don't care if you're a 3-year-old lady or a 99-year-old lady. Everyone's a dreamer, right? That's how I see it, people, and that's how I encourage other people to see others. Because it don't matter. We might not have the same political party, might not be the same gender, might not be the same this or that, but we all have aspirations. We all have goals. We all have things we want to provide for our families, and let's focus on what we have in common. And I believe LiveJoeDreamz is the perfect cause for the times that we're living in. There'll be a lot less stress in the world. There'll be a lot less crime. There'll be a lot less, so many problems if everyone was living their dreams, and there'd be a lot more unity. There'd be a lot more abundance in the world. There'd be so many, the domino effect is almost endless if everyone's doing something they're passionate about. And so that's why LiveJoeDreamz exists.
And we're really, really thankful that you were able to create that and keep moving forward and keep motivating for a better future. Your work is inspiring, Joe Dreamz. I was so honored to get to speak to you today, and I can't wait to see you down in San Diego for one of those April weeks coming up here. That's all we have time for right now, but stick around. When we come back, we're going to be talking to another artist out of San Diego. They are reinventing universal fashion for all of us. So we'll be right back. You're listening to Fabulous Lifestyle Radio. I'm Ricki Perry. This is Joe Dreamz. Plug your socials one more time, Joe.
Joe Dreamz, and don't forget the Z.
Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sports. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.